What's going on, guys? My name is Rafael Ortiz over at RPT Fitness here in Austin, and today we're going to talk about upper cross syndrome. Upper cross syndrome is basically when the shoulders kind of tend to roll forward, your arms are kind of forward like this, and then you end up having like a round upper back, which does not look good at all. So basically, when you have that, you're going to start getting pain around the shoulders, mainly about right there as the shoulder kind of roll forward. Your trap is going to be severely stretched out, and then you're going to start getting pains right there on that neck area. You may also have some headaches because of the muscles on the back over here. There's a lot of tension on the back here, which is going to may cause some major headaches. You're also going to get maybe some wrist. This is not your wrist, this is your elbow. Your elbow, you may get some elbow pain or some wrist pain. Alright, so upper cross syndrome, okay, this is going to be your main pec right there, okay? There we go. Okay, so the pec, it's going to start getting tighter now. The inside of the pec, you know, when we cut the muscle out of there, you're going to have your pectoralis minor, which is going to be the muscle over here. Okay, now when this muscle gets tight, it's going to start pulling that shoulder. This is the bone of the shoulder, and it's going to start pulling it towards this direction. It's going to start going here. You're also going to get the subscapularis, which is not shown in here. But that is going to be somewhere around here, and it's going to pull that bone towards this direction. Okay, now I know how an ESPN reporter feels like when they put an over cross. So, so then as everything keeps getting pulling into this direction, all of this area here is going to start compressing really, really tight. Okay, so then your shoulders are going to be kind of rolling into a rotation like that. So it's going to cause your hand to internally rotate, and it's going to cause all these muscles in here to get really, really tight and just kind of turn your the muscle. Okay, so as that's going on the back side, your clavicle, which is this area here, okay, what begins to happen is because the previous muscles, they're going to be pulling this outwards towards there. Okay, so then all of this stuff becomes really, really stretched out. Okay, because everything is being really stretched out, this muscle here is going to stretch that way. This one's going to stretch this way. And then pretty much all of this over here, the mid trap is going to be stretching out that way. Okay, so everything's going to go kind of pointing towards the front. This is going to be pointing towards the front. So this is going to be your main weakness for that spine to start going into that direction. Alright, so we're going to trigger point the pectoralis minor. Okay, so you're going to take that hurricane somewhere around here. Okay, you're going to start trigger pointing this, trigger pointing this area here. The X and circles are going to be the trigger point. Trigger pointing also the neck area. That's also, you know, the sternocleidomastoid. I think I completely butchered that word. I think everybody butchered that word every time. So all this stuff is going to be trigger pointing. You're also going to be trigger pointing this area here. Okay, and you're also going to be trigger pointing this over here. Okay, you want to trigger point all of this here, this part here, and this part here. Then once everything is released, your muscles is gonna, well, your muscles gonna start relaxing. It's gonna kind of put this back to kind of like neutral position, but not really, because this muscles here, we still have to strengthen all of this over here. Okay, all of that, all this right here needs to be strengthened. This needs to be strengthened. All of this needs to be strengthened so that we can bring the shoulders back into there, which is going to bring your scapula back over, and it's going to make that alignment. Instead of having your spine having it being kind of curved, these muscles over here are going to be pulling that spine back so that you can have a proper spine. Okay, so that's how you fix that upper cross syndrome. You know, that's gonna take about 3 to 6 months to fix that problem. Okay. Again, this is Rafael Ortiz at RPT Fitness in Austin. I'll see you guys later.